With the release of Surging Sparks, we got some new Lake Trio cards, and they all happen to be pretty decent when combined together. We got Azelf, and then we got Mesprit, which can be the big attacker, and then we got Uxie in the deck, which all synergize nicely together, and I'm super excited to show off what these Lake Trio cards are all about in today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. Alright, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Surging Sparks deck video, and today's episode of Bad Deck Friday, like I said, we're trying out the new Lake Trio combo deck today, which all kind of synergize nicely together, though I do think the best of them is going to be that Mesprit, which is, I guess, like your main attacker in the deck. It's got the attack Guardian Burst. For 2 Psychic Energy, it does 160 damage. However, if you do not have Azelf and Uxie on your bench, the attack does nothing. Now, luckily for us, the Lake Trio pieces are very easy to find because they all have 70 HP, meaning that you can easily use Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get them into play. And they all do different things. Mesprit is your main attacker. You got Azelf that does 10 plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. So then we have the spread attack of Uxie, which puts 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon as your way to kind of spread damage for Azelf. If your opponent's having a bit of a slow turn, or maybe you can trap something in the active, you can Uxie spam and then kind of clean up with Azelf. Now, to support the Pokemon, I am playing Xatu in the deck to get energy in play. I have seen some builds of this deck playing Frostlass, which isn't bad either. But the Frostlass build kind of leans more towards using Azelf and Uxie, where I actually think that Mesprit is the true best attacker. The format's just a little too fast right now, I feel like, for like that spread approach to be as good, or just having the ability to hit with Mesprit is pretty sick. You can easily build it up. You just go Xatu, attach to Mesprit, and swing with it every single turn. To support the deck, we are playing that Neutralization Zone. Try to get that like late game lock off. If our opponent's got no way to remove the zone, and they got no way to attack our Lake Trios, we can just sit there and spam Mesprit or Uxie, or whatever the case may be, until we win the game. Now, I am also playing Alakazam in the deck. Painful Spoons is a decent ability to have in combination with Uxie. We got Mimikyu in the deck for some support too. Because, again, the engine of the deck is mainly Xatu to get energy into play onto our Pokemon, and it also draws us cards too. Because otherwise we wouldn't really have a draw engine. I did consider trying out like a 1/1 Frostlass in here, because I do like the idea of Frostlass in this deck. It does allow you to do more spread damage, which can help your Azelf and your Uxie. But ultimately, I just decided to keep it more simplistic with what we're trying to do, where I really do think Mesprit just doing 160 damage a lot of the time can be enough to help get the job done. And we do have a lot of other supporting cards in the deck to help make the deck flow a bit better. Like I said, we got the TM Devo, the Neutralization Zone, all kinds of stuff to help counter the meta. But at the end of the day, it is a Bad Deck Friday deck, because, I mean, it is a single price deck that can struggle against Dusknoir Briar and decks that can use Phantom Dive. But I'm definitely excited to try out the Lake Trio deck for today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. Now, before you get into the video, if y'all are new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below if you enjoy the content I post here. I am on the road to 70K subs. We are less than, 500 subs away now from 70K. So if you want to help me reach that goal, make sure to subscribe down below. I'm trying to see if we can hit 70K by 2025. I think that would be pretty awesome. And yeah, of course, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, you're going to get any Pokemon TCG live pack codes. Get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's got codes for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any Surging Sparks codes still, or a little set, or you want to get some IRL singles product cards like that, Card Cavern sells more than just codes over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up at Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. And shout out to the second sponsor, TC Evolutions. If you want to pick up any of their awesome product, the dice, the damage counters, abilities, markers, whatever you want, TC Evolutions got them on the site. You get anything over there, make sure to use code LDF also at the checkout to get yourself a discount on your purchase. And check out my second channel if you want to get some more content from me too. But yeah, here is the list we're playing in the video. We got 4 Uxie, 3 Mesprit, 2 Azelf. I think Uxie is probably like the most like, it's the best like Lake Trio like default starter, because I mean it's not bad to sometimes lead with Uxie, get damage on the board. So we are playing 4 of them. We got the 3 Mesprit, the 2 Azelf. We actually don't really use Azelf that much. The way the deck plays, you don't always use Azelf, so you only really need to play 2 of them. We got the 2/2 Xatu, the 1 Bloodmoon. Sometimes you just need a way to kind of finish the game off, so I like having Bloodmoon, because sometimes Neutralization Zone doesn't always work. And of course, we got Cleffa for a bit of draw on the deck, just to help you set up. We got Mimikyu and Alakazam to also help us support. And then we got a bunch of like supporters in the deck. We are playing the 3 Arven in the deck. We are, of course, playing TM Devo and Counter Gain and Rescue Board and Gravity Gemstone. So it is nice to have the Arven to find those. We got the Hassel, Iono, Research, just playing a bunch of draw in the deck. I like having the group of supporter cards. I really liking Hassel too in these decks. It's actually really good to help find like Neutralization Zone in the late game, because you do a lot of digging without having to like lose your hand. Then Tulip is really nice too, you know, gets you up to 4 of any combination of Psychic Pokemon and basic Psychic Energy. Kind of makes sense to play in a deck like this with Xatu. You can return some of your Lake Trio pieces alongside the Night Stretchers too, which can be pretty good in the deck. We are playing 2 Counter Catcher alongside the boss. We're mostly playing from behind this deck. We're not really taking knockouts that often, which leans to Counter Catcher being good. If our opponent ever benches something that we can go Counter Catcher, Gravity Gemstone, Trap with Uxie, that could be pretty fun too. We got 3 Vessels to help find energy for Xatu. I probably want to play maybe like another Xatu line if I were to make any changes. Like a 3-3 Xatu line is maybe better than 2-2, but every attacker really only needs like 1 or 2 energy to attack. So you don't have to like go overkill on the Xatus. You're not trying to Xatu like 2-3 times a turn, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. So maybe you could try to squeeze another Xatu line in the deck or play more draw overall, but I'm excited to show off the Lake Show deck and see what this deck is all about in today's video. All right, trying out the Lake Show deck for Bad Deck Friday. Hopefully we can win some games. We'll see how it goes. Our start is actually pretty solid. We got Poffin. The Uxie turn 1 is pretty good. Yeah, it's about as good as we can ask. What do we got here? We're going first. All right, what are we up against? A Roaring Moon. All right, let's see what we draw. Counter Catcher. All right, so let's Poffin. I'm going to get Natu and Cleffa. And then we'll bench Mesprit, attach to Mesprit, pass. So if my opponent does go Moon KO turn 1, we can at least try to go Mesprit here. Which I guess maybe then I should have just got an Azelf? Because I can Night Stretcher and then I use Iono to energies. Maybe it was a bit better to do that. But I like having the Cleffa as an option in case I need it. Just a good idea, you know. Let's see what they do. 6 cards in hand. Let's see if they can get the knockout. They can go Baby Moon, which could be annoying. We have Counter Catcher, though. Mesprit does do enough to one-shot Squawk ability, which is kind of sick. So we could look to knocking out the Squawk here as an option. Could be an option. We'll see. There's Nest Ball. If they fill their board up, 1 turn of Painful Memories could be good, but maybe a little bit too slow to do that, I feel like, so we'll see. There's a Heavy Ball getting played. What is that going to get them? A fail. All right. 4 cards in hand. Let's see what else they can do here. Yeah, going Baby Moon is a little annoying. That's like the one issue is that Baby Moon. Pokemon Catcher. No, my ass up. My Mesprit. No, and they flip heads. What? Not the heads flip. I don't want to lose my poor Mesprit. Would not be good. Okay, they do Squawk. They get energy, but there is a Saudagon. There's Pokestop. We can deal with this Roaring Moon. I mean, Neutralization Zone is going to be good. Because then, well, then they have the Frenzy Gouge Me, which we can play around. Okay, they get Dark Patch. They do lose another Sauda, though, and a Pokestop. So some good discards there for sure. But can they get the rest online is the question. I do probably have to Iono, but if my opponent doesn't do anything, there is a world where maybe Arven is just a better play. We should retreat Night Stretcher Arven. They need Petron too. Or Latias combo, I guess. No, there's Ultra Ball. Oh, a 3rd Pokestop gone. Yeah, if we can kill this Baby Moon, I would love that, to be honest with you. Killing the Baby Moon here would be pretty good. Because then if we get the Neutralization Zone to stick, it's going to be a little bit more... Oh, no, they have Calamity Storm. Actually, Neutralization Zone does pretty much nothing in this matchup, the more I think about it. Like, I'm like, okay, it's better if they have the Frenzy Gouge Me to take prizes, but, like, they can Calamity Storm, so it actually doesn't matter. Oh, they're going to Prime. No, my Natu. I need that. That's annoying. Well, that's why we preemptively attach to Mesprit. Mew for 2. Do they get energy here? Trekking Shoes. They whiff an energy. We could try to go for the Uxie to get some damage on the board. Oh, they're Giga digging. They are digging. They don't even need the Sauda, bro. They just got everything. Dark Patch. Okay, that's good. All right, what do they got? 3 cards in hand. Anything else? They whiff energy. It's pretty funny. Though, ironically enough, trapping Natu makes this a little bit more awkward. Oh, they actually did whiff. What's our top deck? I'm going to roll Pokestop. Okay. Nothing too crazy. We lost the zone, but again, like the more I think about it, it literally does nothing in this matchup. All right, it's going to Arven. We just Cleffa for a turn, maybe? Okay, my logic was, if we get an Azelf, we can hit the Mew for 160 and then Uxie it later on. We could do Uxie now. Or I could Cleffa. I actually don't know what's better. I mean, they're both decent. Yeah, guess we'll Uxie. No, yeah, sure. Getting damage on the board is pretty good. I'm down to Uxie, sure. Yeah, sure. Now we can KO Mew and Squawk with Mesprit. Just makes our Mesprit stronger. Yeah, this is probably fine. We did lose that Neutralization Zone, like I said, but honestly, you know what? It's probably not going to be very useful in this matchup anyways. Because, like, they have Calamity Storm, Frenzy Gouging, Baby Moon. Pretty much just nothing. So, It's not that bad to lose the neutralization zone there. It's pretty useless. Probably rather Artazon be in play anyways. Okay, Pokestop. Ooh, Night Stretcher. They haven't found energy yet. If they actually don't have another energy, this is kind of insane. Because we can Painful Memories them again. No way they whiff energy this time, right? Currently, they don't have a way to dig through their deck. They can't, unless their hand is thinnable with Mew. Let's see. There's no energy in the discard. They actually might not have energy. No way. Okay, they have Ultra Ball. That probably gets them there, because then they can Mew. There's their last Pokestops. They're officially out of stops. What's the Ultra Ball giving them? I mean, if they whiff energy again, I'm down to just Mesprit them again and get more damage on the board. This feels pretty good, actually. If they whiff, I Mew for 1. Yo, I mean, pretty unlikely they whiff energy. Their deck is so thin. Okay, well, they got Boss. They really don't like my Natu, do they? Mew for 2. They can find energy. If they whiff, we get to Mesprit them again. Oh my god, I think they just emoted. I think they whiffed. You couldn't see it. My webcam blocks. They just did the angry emote. I actually think they whiffed an energy again. What the heck is going on right now? What the heck? Now if we can draw into Artazon... Wait, did they whiff? Yeah, okay, they had to retreat because, yeah, I can kill the thing. Okay, hold up. This is kind of funny. Yeah, we're just going to Uxie them again. How many Gusts are they down? Oh, they have like 1 Gust left. All right, we can put that there. I mean, they're still not drawing energy. I might as well just keep Painful Memories them. Just keep putting damage on the board. I'm not going to Iono. I kind of want to Iono low-key, but like, if they're not doing anything, honestly, I'm down to just do this. This is really good. We're getting a lot of damage on the board for Azelf, which is huge. If they don't draw anything, I'm just going to keep spamming Painful Memories. Just keep putting damage on the board. Because then even at that point, the Mooney X gets killed by Mesprit. Pardon me. Let's see. They actually, I mean, they can Pokestop. If they have a Sada in their hand, they can roll the stop. Plus they have Vessel. How many Vessels have they played? They haven't even played a Vessel yet. There is no way they got this unlucky. If we had Artazon in play, it'd be really good. Because then we can get rid of the stop. And they might not even get energy. It's kind of crazy. So if they don't get energy here, we can keep spraying damage on the board. They pass. Okay, sure. What's our top deck? Hey, the Azelf. Alright. Painful Memories. This is about as best as we can get it. Just, I'm not getting energy. It's pretty good. Just keep putting damage on the board. I'm down. Down to sit here and just Uxie spam the rest of the game. Because I don't think they play Switch Card either. So. Their board is now just littered with damage counters for Azelf. There they go. They found themselves an Earthen Vessel. I'm going to emote back at them. We're going to give them the thumbs up. Yeah! You got an energy. Okay, Pokestop. Another Vessel. I don't know why they didn't stop last turn. It gave me more damage. I don't know. Anyways, there's the Earthen Vessel. They're finally going to come with this Baby Moon. Now, again, the Baby Moon is a little annoying to deal with because there's a 1-prizer. But, I mean, we're pretty far ahead now in the prize race. Or in the setup. Because, like, the fact that they somehow didn't attack me that long is just ridiculous. Pretty unlucky for my opponent, but, I mean, I'll take it. So we can go... We have a few options. We could go Counter Catcher, KO Mooney X, or Fez, plus Iono. We could go KO the active, both of which I'm okay with. We'll see. We still have to get Xatu in play. We haven't got Xatu yet. Oh, there's Catcher. What are they going after? Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. They got Tails. They probably would have killed Mesprit, obviously. I think that was their last gusting card. Yeah, they're out of catchers. So. Okay, cool. So, what do I want to do? KO the active. Then we know they have a Night Stretcher, though, right? Probably have another Night Stretcher. Well, let's see what we top deck before I decide to do anything. Nice, let's go. Okay. Get Uxie. I mean, I'm kind of down just to try to go 2-2-2. Well, maybe we just KO the active, actually. Because then we can, like... We could knock out Fez. No, I can't knock out Fez. Kill Petrunt. Because I want to leave a lot of the damage on the board for Azelf, right? Yeah, I want to at least take 2 prizes this turn. I'm down to just kill this. No Iono. I do want to, yeah, I want to take 2 prizes this turn if possible. KO on the Moon isn't a bad idea, though. Because then they're forced into 2 prizers, but I don't know if it's going to matter too much. So, it's probably better just to do this. Let's retreat. Get rid of the Pokestop. Play the Artazon for another Mesprit. Just thin out the deck a little bit. Get some energy on the board. Okay, it's decent. Knockout. Yeah, it might just be a 2-2-2 race, to be honest. We'll see. Or at least 2-1-2-2. All right, what are prizes? 4 and 3 are... There's our bear. That's a pretty good card in this matchup at the end of the game. So they have a lot of damage on the board. There is 120, 160, 220, 280 damage currently on the board. So Azelf is doing quite a bit of damage. Yeah, they have to just go Baby Moon knockout. Yeah, that's about all they got. I'm down to just kill the Baby Moon. Unless we happen to get boss. Pardon me. Do I want to talk with... Pardon me. Do I want to talk with Azelf or Mesprit? I like that. Alakazam's pretty good. We can take some of the damage off this guy. Yeah, I'm down to just kill with Mesprit then. Okay, Clairvoyant Sense. Gravity Gemstone and Boss. The Boss is an option. The 2-2-2 race is still very much a real thing. Kind of down. Let me just knock this out with Azelf next turn. Sure. Give me that Pheasantipity. Knockout. Yeah, I'm down to this, sure. Sure. It gave me the option to just do the boss. Like, might as well take it. All right, what are our 2 prizes? Hassel Vessel. Pretty good. They both end in L's. They actually, Vessel and Hassel literally sound the same, bro. There's 2 S's and yeah, they literally end in Essel. That's kind of crazy. All right. Yep, they're attaching a Moon. I don't know if they have any hand disruption. That's the one thing I'm a little scared of here is they have like a random Iono or Judge. We could be in trouble. But I think we'll be okay for now. Because if we just knock this out with Azelf, and then, yeah, it should just be game over probably in 2 turns. Yeah, this probably works out. Gotta find Tulip soon or something. All right, what's our top deck looking like here? We also have Bloodmoon for game next turn, too. Like, it's just, they're cooked. They're cooked. Let's Poffin. Get Mesprit back. Clairvoyant Sense. We just need to do this sequences right. Okay. Gravity Gemstone. This does not matter, so we'll just attach that there. We'll Counter Gain Cleffa. Counter Gain is going to be pretty useless, I think, too. Well, Alakazam. Retreat. I think I hold. Because they could judge me, so I just want to hold the hand, just in case they judge me. So I expect they play hand disruption. We have bear for games, so I want to just hold the hand. What's our prize? Ultra Ball. But even if they do that, we could just Cleffa for a turn, right? Unless they somehow back-to-back Iono me, but they've... Well, they haven't played Palpide yet. We'll see what happens. We should probably win this, though. If they have an Iono, this does get kind of close, but not much I can really do about an Iono. Because, yeah, we just go bear for game. There's Sada. They can obviously attack with Moon. But yeah, as long as we don't lose our hand, which is now impossible, we just have game in hand. So the game is officially over. Because, yeah, we just go... yeah, we just hit him with the thing. Actually, ironically enough, they promoted Mew. They actually have to attach to Mew in order to retreat it. I don't know if they realize that. The Gravity Gem... Bro. Tell me a Petron, at least. Bro, they threw... Do they not... Bro, they forgot about the Gravity Gemstone. What? Oh, no. My opponent, I think by default, promoted Mew. Please have a second Petron in the deck. That's crazy. Please. Oh, I think they forgot about the Gravity Gemstone. That's not a Petron. Okay, please tell me you have a second Night Stretcher. I don't know if they realize that they actually can't move Mew because of the Gravity Gemstone. They might have just actually walked into that. Oh, gosh. That's crazy, bro. Do they have it? Can they actually move the Mew here? I mean, I win, right? Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. I mean, I had game anyways. It literally didn't matter if they retreated, but it is... I mean, it makes it more satisfying that I get to win with Azelf and not the cheap version of just using Bear. But we gotta play the Bear, because sometimes we do need that. All right, we hit Charizard. This matchup should be pretty good. We can Poffin for the lads. Ooh, we did prize an Azelf. All right. We could do this. Attach to Mesprit. and pass. Should have maybe checked to see if we had Devo in the deck. But yeah, we can hopefully beat Charizard. They do have stuff like Dusknoir, which makes it a little bit harder, but we do play TM Devo, which can make a difference. We'll see. All right. What are they doing? They have a 7-card hand. Can we beat Charizard with the Lake Show deck? Let's find out. 7 cards. Can they get anywhere? There's an Arven. If they build their board up here, instead of killing the Charmander, it might be better just to go into Uxie, right? And just get damage on the board. I think we might be going to Uxie next turn, depending on what they do. Yeah. Iono Uxie might just be better, to be honest. We'll see. We have Mimikyu and Neutralization Zone, which is really good, too. So, we have options. We have options. So, there's the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That can get them the stuff they need. The thing I'm scared of the most, probably just them using Dusknoir, right? Dusknoir just kind of gives this deck more of a headache to deal with, but... I mean, if there was no Dusknoir, Charizard would be pretty free. Dusknoir just kind of causes some issues. So we have to be a little mindful of Dusknoir. If we can fall behind the prize trade, counter-catching Dusknoir is not a bad option. Are they going to get Rotom too? Do they have anything else? Because if not, we're just going to Iono. I think I'm still kind of down to do Uxie next turn, but we'll see. I don't know. Because if they don't bench... I mean, if they bench Rotom, more damage on the board, the better. It just makes our Azelf stronger, but... No, they just pass. Okay, what's our top deck? Another Uxie? No, let's bench it in Iono. Let's see what the Iono gives me. I'm looking for Natu. Alright, we got there. Didn't get too much else, though, which is a little disappointing. Alright. I'm thinking about it. We could go into Cleffa, if it's in the deck. Yeah, I should probably just check the deck real quick. We could grab Mimikyu, too, which wouldn't be bad. Devo's in there, Gemstone, Neutralization Zone is in the deck. I'll get Cleffa. I'm tempted to go into Cleffa here and just, like, draw some cards. I'm down. Screw it. I know this is correct or not. I'm in a Cleffa. I need to build up my hand. Taking the knockout there doesn't really feel great. Because, like, then they just go Rare Candy Charizard attack, and then I brick, and then the game might just end in 2 turns. So it's probably better just to build up our hand and just play it a little bit slower for now. Let them bench Pokemon, too. There's Duskull. We have Boss. We can kill the Duskull next turn with Mesprit if they knock me out here. The problem is, too, when we spread damage on Duskull, it doesn't really do anything, because the Duskull can knock itself out and remove damage off the board. Okay, them benching Radzard is interesting. That's a really good Gemstone stall target for Uxie. I am shocked they benched that. Not sure why they benched that, to be honest with you. Unless their hand is that bad, I don't know. And they just pass. Alright. Well, it's a pretty good time to go Uxie then. Do I ever just boss Charizard here? Yeah, screw it. YOLO. Might as well just boss a Charizard and punish them for doing that. I don't know why they benched that. I mean, they can still technically attack with, like, Rare Candy Charizard plus Duskull Pop or something, but, like, still. Probably don't want this in the active. Next turn, I could just Arven for Gravity Gemstone, which is probably what I'm going to do. Just get Gemstone here and just get that on and then go from there. Just getting damage on the board. Now we can, like, if we can Uxie a couple more times, we have Devo in the near future as an option, too, which is pretty good. Okay, there's Dusclops. I mean, they can use that. They can kill Cleffa, actually. Kind of punishes me for benching Cleffa early, but yeah, they can Dusclops my Cleffa here. But are they going to do that, is the question. Depending on, pardon me, depending on how bad their hand is, they might have to. Okay, yeah, they are Curse Blasting, so yeah, they're going for the Curse Blast here. But we will see what they're doing. Yeah, they're going to kill Cleffa. Alright, fine with me. We can take a prize. What's it going to be? Oh, an Iono. That's pretty good. That gives me draw, which is nice. So they get Rare Candy Charizard here. They can put 3 energy on, and then they can Combustion Blast me, but then they have to commit all the energy to the Charizard, which feels pretty bad. So I'm okay with that. Alright, what are they doing? Do they have Rare Candy Pidgey or anything? Because I'm assuming they needed something off that Dusclops. I'm just going to Arven next turn, grab... Do I want Gravity Gemstone? Does it really matter to get Gravity? Maybe we want to... No, I think we just save Gravity Gemstone for later. I think we just Painful Memories a couple more times. Just chill for a bit. I could Artazon for another Natu, which wouldn't be bad either. I don't want to give my opponent Artazon, though, because then they get another Duskull down. Thornton? Alright, never punished, I guess. Thornton it is. But they're not swapping out Radiant Charizard. They're still committed to the Duskull. I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't want them to, like, Dusknoir me the entire game, but if they keep popping Dusknoir and they burn all these candies, Devo just becomes an even better card. They had another Charmander in hand and a pass. All right. What do we draw? Tulip. All right, let's just Artazon. I'm okay with playing the Artazon. I know I'll give him a basic, but if anything, it helps us, right? I want to get another Natu down. And then we can... I'm trying to think if I want to Arven or not. I don't really need Gravity Gemstone the more I think about it. I think we just Painful Memories again. The only thing I really wanted there with that Arven was maybe an Earthen Vessel, which might not have been a bad card to grab. And my opponent does not evolve Duskull next turn, or Pidgey. We actually get to KO them, which I kind of don't want to do, but we might have to. I mean, actually, it's okay if I KO those two. Well, let's see. They got Artazon. Do they even have anything? They can grab another Pidgey, or a Duskull. They grab one of the two, I guess. See what they end up grabbing. The more damage I get on the board, the better, too, because now, not only is Azelf even stronger, but potentially, in the late game, Bloodmoon on Radiant or Charizard EX could be good. Now they do get another Duskull. Sure. I mean, the Dusknors are annoying, but it looks like we're taking 2 prizes here, so the Dusknor becomes less effective if I'm taking the 2 prizes. Though, the problem is, now the Radiant Charizard can do more damage. Okay, they're Ultra Balling. Ooh, a Super Rod. And an Energy Discard. That's pretty good. Do they have Pidgey? I mean, they could grab Rotom or Fish with this. Charmeleon. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. I can't do anything against Charmeleon. The Charmeleon does not take damage from Painful Memories, unfortunately. That's annoying, but whatever. It's all good. Honestly, I think next turn I think I just go Mesprit, actually. Just knock out Charizard with Mesprit. That just might be better, actually. Okay, they had both rods in hand. So they are completely bricking. Okay. I don't know why my opponent didn't just Ultra Ball for Rotom there, or Fish. But now I'm chilling, because now I just go... We just Mesprit kill this. We can leave the damage on the board. Arven... Earthen Vessel, Rescue Board. Grab Counter Gain. I might want the pivot just in case. You never know. Get some energy out of the deck. And yeah, I'm just going to KO the Charizard Mesprit. It seems pretty good. If I had more time to put... If I had more damage I could put on the board, I would have just Uxie'd again, but I'm down just to KO the Charizard. We know they're completely in top deck mode. So we'll see. Let's see what our prize is. Another energy, kind of mid. We do need to get a Mesprit. We still need to get Xatu's in play. Especially before these things get KO'd by Dusclops. Dusclops can KO Natu. Alright, did they draw anything? They don't draw anything here. We can just take another knockout Mesprit. KOing the Charmeleon's pretty good, especially now we know they don't have any Rod or Thorn left. Like, getting that Charmeleon back out is going to be tough. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, they top-decked an Arven. There it is. All right, all right. They top-decked Arven. We have a match. But the question is, what are they going to do with this Arven? They can get Unfair Stamp, which is probably what they're going to grab. Stamp is actually pretty annoying. If that's their ace spec, which it might be. It might also have been Precious Trolley. Who knows? Okay, they can either go Stamp or they can go, like, Nest Ball for Rotom. Yeah, they're going to Nest Ball Forest. Okay. What are they going to Nest Ball for? Because the one good thing about this spot is they're down both their Super Rod. They can only do Dusknoir 2 more times, which I don't know if it's going to be enough to get them there, but we'll see. I think, okay, next turn, if my opponent... They prize Rotom. That's probably why they never grabbed it. The Rotom was prized the whole time. If my opponent does not evolve the Dust next turn or the Pidgey, I think I just go Uxie next turn. Or even if they do evolve the Pidgey, I think I'm still going to Uxie because then we can set up Devo on the Pidgey and then we can also knock out the one Duskull, which limits the amount of dust they have left to work with. So I think that's the play. And they don't even get an Unfair Stamp. They just get a Charizard. Okay. They're still in top deck mode. If I had the ability to trapping Uxie, Lumineon with Gravity Gemstone B6. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Uxie here. We're going to knock out the Pidgey and the Duskull. We're going to take up prizes. I might even Tulip. I think I'm going to go Tulip knockout. We're going to get Cleffa back. We'll bench Cleffa because we could still get like randomly Iono or Stamp. My opponent is in top deck mode, but they are going to see 2 more cards here with their top deck plus the knockout. So it might be worthwhile to try to do that. We also could bench Mimikyu, but then they just Dusknoir. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely just going to Uxie here, take my prizes while I can. And then we can maybe work towards, like, a Devo play. Or Boss on Lumineon would also work with Mesprit. Because now the Lumineon would have 150 HP, which is enough for Mesprit to knock it out, so. Okay, let's go attach, Tulip. Get these 3 back. I'm going to bench Cleffa. Counter Gain you just in case. Just trying to play around any potential stamps or Ionos. All right. We'll take our prizes. We get to KO a Duskull and a Pidgey. So now they can only Dusknoir once this game. And we just have to be mindful of Briar, and then we should be okay. Hey, we got ourselves a Xatu. Let's go. We'll see if they Iono or stamp me here. How much damage on the board? 100, 120, 140 damage? Okay. Artazon. They get another Pidgey out. They can still get a Pidgey out into play, obviously. But we know they're down a lot of their recovery cards. They get Mana Feed. That does not do anything in this matchup. They got to be playing Jirachi. All right, do they draw an Iono? No Iono here, and we can go Mesprit hit active. Because we can't boss anymore, so I have no way to win the game currently on the fish. We could Uxie again, I guess. I don't know if I want to. Well, if I go Uxie again, then they can never use Dusknoir because I go down to 1 prize. That might just be better, actually. Yeah, maybe we just go Uxie. Yeah, honestly, I might just Uxie again. Yeah, I think we just go Uxie again. Sure. That's definitely the play. And it shouldn't be too hard to knock out this Charizard. 600 damage is overkill, bro. Jeez. Okay. God. Yeah, we'll Uxie again, because then they can never Dusknoir me. Sick. All right, what's our top deck? Ooh, the Devo. I don't need that right now, so let's get that too. We'll... Artazon, let me just check what I got left. Do I have another... I have Mesprit. Yeah, I'll grab that out of the deck, sure. And then... Let's Xatu to the Mesprit. Probably gonna Poffin it out, actually, to do even more thinning. Ooh, there we go. Second Xatu. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Spread the energy out. Attach. Retreat. And we'll kill the Charmander. And we just have the 2-shot Zard. We can also just set up to be Bear. So I think we should win this game in 2 turns if all goes well. What's our prize? Radiant Alakazam is really good. We can bench that too to put 2 more damage on this. Actually, it doesn't make a difference right now. We need to get 9 on the Charizard to knock it out with Bear. All right. We can also win with Uxie next turn on the Duskull if it does not evolve into Dusclops or Dusknoir. But even if it does, it's a really good... Ah, we can't counter catch her. Never mind. I forgot we're on 1 prize. Might just be a Devo angle. We'll see. I mean, if they don't get an Iono here, I don't currently have game. It's kind of the issue with this deck. This is why I had to put the Bear in. The damage output of these cards is really flimsy. Yeah, these cards just don't do enough damage. All right, they got nothing. 660 damage. So I think we just swing with Mesprit here. And then go from there. All right, what do we top deck? Counter catcher. All right, so let's go. Let me thin real quick. I probably don't need Mimikyu anymore because they can find boss to win. Not gonna grab that. I'm just gonna do this. Do this. Clairvoyant Sense. I never Iono here, obviously, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, we got Night Stretcher. That's good. We just go Night Stretcher for Psychic Energy. You can Xatu to the Azelf. Because now the Azelf 2-shots the Charizard. And they have no other attacker on the board they can go into. We still do the Bear. It's kind of annoying. Just do this, I guess. Just in case they have an unfair stamp in the deck. Just want to make it, like... I mean, I have... It's probably checkmate because I have the double... I have, like, no matter what, this Charizard does die to either Azelf or Mesprit, but just in case there's some insane card my opponent plays. Would a Hero's Cape even help them? No, I don't think so. I think we would still KO with Azelf. They have to go, like, Hero's Cape, Counter Catcher, Iono to 1 or something to stop me. Because I think our last Azelf is our last prize. Yeah, it definitely is. All right, we'll see what happens. We can also win with Bear, obviously, but let's see if they got anything here. They have a 6-card hand. They didn't really draw much this game, but they prized their Rotom, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty funny. And yeah, it's Burning Darkness. And that will be a victory. Kind of close, to be honest. This game, even though my opponent didn't really do anything, our deck is kind of slow, right? And that made it, I mean, it came down to 1 prize, what I'm trying to say. Like, this game literally came down to 1 prize. Which is kind of crazy. Just how good Charizard is. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You can just sit there and just do Charizard things. But we get to wrap up the game with a 330 damage smack from an Azelf. Still got really close. My opponent literally was 1 turn away from winning the game. Though, for whatever reason, I didn't have game this turn. I could have went Devo, Iono, Mimikyu, or something like that, and still probably would have got there. But it was close. I hit Zard again. Wasn't expecting to hit another Zard just like that. Do they have any other Pokemon, though? No, just a pass. Makes our Uxie a little flimsy. All right, bench you. Will Arven. Probably for Poffin. Counter Gain. We could go... Is Cleffa in the deck? I could Cleffa here. No, Cleffa's prize. Could just get Mimikyu, to be honest. Nah, I might want to wait to do that. Get Azelf, I guess? Yeah, not a great opening hand. Our hand's kind of clogged with, like, mid-cards. But, you know what? If my opponent somehow does not have turn 2 Charizard, you know, this could be pretty good. Not much I can do. We just have to put 40 damage on the board. Yeah, I don't know. We're just not able to do much with this hand. But we'll see my opponent's playing. Like, what aspect do they got and stuff? And do they have Rare Candy Charizard? They probably do. You know, if not, you know, it's another turn to just painful memory some. Energy on the active. Pidgey coming down. Do they have anything? They have a boss. Looks like they don't have it. All right, all right. Unless they... I mean, I can't move natural. I kind of wish I grabbed Rescue Board, not Counter Gain off that. Because I would have had another turn to do Uxie damage. That kind of sucks, actually. I don't want to lose this Natu. This is actually pretty bad they had that. All right, did we draw anything? Okay, there we go. Vessel. A lot of good cards in the hand. I think it has to be Gravity, right? It's like the only card I can think of we probably won't need in that situation. Now, if we can draw a supporter card soon. Going back into... Let's see. We can Azelf next turn if they go Charizard. Not doing a lot of damage, but I mean, it's something, I guess. We just need to draw into supporters. Because I also don't want my opponent to be able to, like, get Duskulls down. And I don't know. We need to do something. But let's see if my opponent has anything. We can at least kill the Charmander next turn if they don't get anything, which is kind of funny. That is really annoying. They have Mist Energy, of course. Oh, but they Temple Sinnoh. Never mind. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay, this is a weird game. What the heck is going on? They go Mist Energy, but then they Temple themselves, and then they Turo. I'm so confused. I kind of... Okay, we're going to try to lose this in place so my opponent can't do... they can't do... So I need to Devo that Pidgeot. Okay, another Vessel. It's like... I mean, it's thinning out energy, which is, like, decent. Maybe let's just play the game. All right. Painful memories again. We can kill that Pidgey next turn. Yeah, the Mist Energy is really annoying. That's, like, not what we want to be playing against. But they did Temple themselves, which I don't know why they put the Temple down. That doesn't make any sense. But okay. That means, I mean, they played the first stadium. That means that guy can stick even longer now, which is pretty good. Even though this guy can remove the stadium. All right, they're going to discard the Temple, so I can't kill the Pidgey. But we're killing the Charmander. Nest Ball. Grab another Natu with that. We could get Alakazam, actually. Kill the Pidgey. Yeah, you know what? I'm down. I think this is fine, too. Killing the Pidgey is pretty good, so I'm down. Yeah, no Pidgeot for you. Nice try. And we don't have to deal with that Mist Energy anymore, either. And we can get a prize, which could help us get something. Nope. Alright. Painful memories, I guess. Maybe should have attached the energy, but if I get a Xatu, right, I want to be able to draw 2 cards, so I'm not gonna attach. Alright. Prize number 1 is always really good. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, an Arven's pretty good. I'll take it. What a weird game. Somehow Uxie is just destroying my opponent. They can get Fez now. I did take a prize. Yep, speak of the devil, there he is. They probably had that in hand. We're waiting for me to take a knockout. This should get them Charizard, probably. We can then go Neutralization Zone. Do I want to do it early? I don't know how many stadiums they play. We'll see, though. There's Poffin. Do they not have it? It's just another turn where I can put more damage on the board, which is kind of funny. There's an Ultra Ball. They could also just get Charmeleon, which kind of is annoying. Okay, Dusknoir discard. Do they got it? I'd be very surprised if they didn't get it. Yeah, they have Fish. That gets them there. They can Fish for Arven. Okay. Unless they prize Forest Seal Stone or something crazy like that. Super Rod. They kind of need to get Pidgey back, though, no? Yeah, nice. That thing is staying in the discard. All right, good. That Dusknoir needs to stay in the discard pile where it belongs. What am I doing here, though? I go Mesprit and then Arven for what, though? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I wish this Arven was an Iono or a Hassel or a Research. We'll see. Basically, we just go Mesprit here and just smack my opponent and then just figure it out. No, we're getting unfair stamped. Okay, but do they have the Charizard, though, is the question. The unfair stamp's pretty annoying. This is why I needed to get, like, Xatu online. But now we could potentially get a supporter. Maybe unfair stamp's alive? Yeah, it's an Iono. All right, pretty good. That's a pretty good... I mean, yeah, nice try. That's what we needed. A supporter plus a way to get energy. That's actually kind of perfect. All right. They can Force Seal for one of the Charizard pieces, which I assume they hit off the unfair stamp. I would imagine they got there. Now, where am I putting this Alakazam? So I want to Alakazam off the Charizard. Do we actually... No, I think we leave the damage on the Charizard. Because we're hitting for 160. So we can two-shot it with 2 Mesprits. So yeah, we'll leave the damage on the Charizard, I guess. We're not going to Alakazam here. This is their first prize taken for the record. And they have no Pidgeot, no Duskull online. They're down a Stadium. The Mist Energy is gone, which is fantastic. This card is very problematic in this matchup. Okay. This is a very goofy game, but we'll make things work. We need them to evolve the Charmander, though, because they can still use their first attack. Ooh, they got the Duskull rip. I mean, we'll see. We need them to burn their candy so we can make our Devo stronger, but Dusknoir is the only thing that kind of stands in my way. What's our top deck? That's a Xatu, but I can't grab it, obviously, so let's just get the energy. Almost Iono. They do get 5 cards. They got a bigger hand to work with. It's kind of scary. There's Xatu. We need to evolve that so I can't Dusclops Natu. Didn't get much off the Iono, though. I'll bench Mimikyu and just Guardian Burst for 160. Not great. Pretty mid, to be honest with you. Just can't find supporters. The Iono didn't give me anything for next turn. We have no energy either for Clairvoyant Sense, which is really bad. I mean, we might just lose this game in all honesty. We'll see. There's Dusclops. Not the Dusclops, no. What do I even do next turn? Probably just promote Uxie and see what happens. Or promote Mesprit, maybe. There's no way to find boss currently. They have no Pidgeot, so... We could just promote Mimikyu and just see what happens. They can Dusknoir it, which is the only problem with going into it, but, like... I don't know, man. Might be my best option. Currently with my hand. It's just not a great hand. Going Uxie's okay, but it doesn't really do anything. So I think, yeah, it's just go Mimikyu and see what happens. Hope to draw, like, something good here. Nope. Not good. Not good, not good. Get another Natu out of the deck, I guess. Do I even want a Rod? I mean, I do need energy. I should probably Rod. I could Boss here. It's tempting, but I don't want to put myself to 0 cards. I'm just going to pass. Boss is tempting, but I think we'll wait a turn. We can always wait to play. We also still have... Oh no, Gravity Gemstone's been used up. If I knew they... I mean, if I knew they were going to play the turtle early, then Gravity Gemstone would have been a lot more valuable, right? Ooh, they're going to pop the Dusclops now. Okay, they're going to kill the Natu. I'm okay with this, assuming they don't have a boss in hand. This is fine, because now we get a prize, which could be a good card, maybe one time. They could knock out my Xatu if they have a boss, though. That is not a good prize. Uxie is not what I need. Crap, this is not good. The bricks are real. I mean, they can still Dusknoir me again, obviously. Speak of the devil, that might get another Duskull. No, it gets Pidgey. All right, do they have boss? We know their Ace-Spec's not Prime Catcher. Okay, that's a beautiful Iono. Thankfully, there's no Counter Catcher either for my opponent. Let's go. Good Iono. Are we getting anything playable, though? We do not. This hand is pretty bad. It might be worse than last hand, because at least last hand had a boss. Actually, no, this hand might be better. We have a Rescue Board. If we can draw an energy, we can Rescue Board. And then potentially attack. All right, this could be okay. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I need to find Neutralization Zone, too. Well, speak of the devil. Do I want to play that now, though? They could just go into this and discard it. Pass, I guess. I hope they don't Iono a Rare Candy Pidgeot or Rare Candy, or, like, I don't know, boss or something. This is pretty bad, man. We are just unable to find playable cards. This is despicable. Yep, they got Ultra Ball. That's going to probably get them the Pidgeot. Oh, they're playing Pidgeotto, too. Jeez. Yep, and the one card in their hands is Rare Candy, obviously. RIP. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, this is not good. We can win this still, but we need to... Oh, dude, this sucks. If our draws were just a little better, we would have probably been in a really good spot. Oh, they're getting Arven. They have Canceling Cologne, though, don't they? They have a Cologne? Yeah. It's pretty bad. Oh, my goodness. This is just not it. Devoing this turn would actually be pretty optimal, so maybe we can find a Devo. This is so bad. All right, we're going to have to panic and just do this. The best I got. So bad, man. Should have maybe waited to play the Neutralization Zone, actually. Because they have Pidgeot. I should have waited. I don't know. That was a panic. I think we'd be in a really good spot if this if we KO Charizard with Mesprit, the game would have been we would have been in a really good spot. That's all I'm trying to say. We are getting very unlucky this game. My best bet is to hope they have no energy left in the deck. I mean, they've only played 3 energy. The last 2 prizes need to be the last 2 fires. I think it's chalked. They get retreat in a Charmander, discard the stadium. I don't know if I can do anything about that. Yeah, it might just be game over. We need to find a Devo. That's what we need to do. They're going to Iono me? Wait, what? Okay, hold up. That might give me a chance. I cannot believe they just played that. Seriously, how are these cards this unplayable? What is going on, bro? How is this hand still this bad? There we go. This is ridiculous. Now, do I even attack with Uxie? Or do I draw cards? I think we still go Uxie. I guess. We can still try to work towards a Devo if we can draw into something. So I think we still just want to Uxie and get damage on the board. If my opponent's not doing anything for like a couple turns, I think sitting here and doing Uxie is fine. I guess I should have Xatu to draw more cards, I guess. Because we still could have got another energy off that. Yeah, I should have still probably just went Xatu there in actuality. Yeah, I should have still Xatu. I actually don't know why. I had an opportunity to trying to do it. I should have Xatu'd there. I saw the energy, and I was like, I still at least want to do something this turn. But I should have Xatu'd. That was a misplay, not Xatu. Yeah, because now but the thing is, if they want to attack, they have to give another turn to go Charmander, which I'm fine with. Yeah, this is fine. I still should have went Xatu, though. Draw 2 cards. But now if we go Devo, we can take 2 prizes. There we go. Never punished, I guess. Sure, build up Mesprit. All right, there we go. There we go. No Devo play, though. We can still... Okay, we could just do this. We can go knockout active, maybe Devo next turn. So I think we could just win next turn, to be honest with you. Yeah, we could still probably just win next turn. I don't even know what's going on right now, but somehow we can still win this. I don't know what to tell you. They could Dusknor me here, though. Okay, they have Dusknor this turn. We lose. Dusknor Thornton wins them the game. If not, if we get our TM Devo, we should win the game. Let's see what our prize is. Cleffa. They also are out of... they should be out of hand disruption, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know how we're still in this game, to be honest with you. This is just ridiculous. We have game with Devo next turn. So let's see if my opponent can play around it. They have to go Dusknor Thornton this turn to stop me. Because if not, we just go Devo. We can also KO the active Charizard with or Azelf. So we have 2 win cons. Devo or thing. It just comes down to whether or not we get Dusknor or not. They can go Thornton, Dusknor, and win the game. I can't beat that. They have to have specifically that combo, though, so we'll see. And this guy... Oh, actually, the Dusknor's in the discard. Okay, maybe we'll see if they can do it. With Fez Pidgeot, though, it is very possible, unfortunately. They get Super Rod Thornton Candy combo. It's possible. If they don't win this turn, we might have game. We're not guaranteed game. Okay, they don't have it. All right, we might win. Oh, they could have had Briar, too. Oh, yeah, we could have lost to Briar. I forgot about Briar. I think my opponent forgot about Briar, too. Okay, we should have just lost right then and there. I forgot about Briar. They could have Briared me, too. That's disgusting. Briar's so good. All right. We just have a game with Bear then, right? Yeah, we just win with Bear. All right. We don't have to do any shenanigans. Bear just wins the game, too. All right. What a silly game. I don't know what happened that game. We barely even drew cards, but we still somehow squeaked out a win. That's crazy, bro. The Lake Trio goes crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That was nuts. That was a wild game. And there you go. That is the Lake Trio deck in action. Definitely a pretty fun Bad Deck Friday deck to play. I really like how they all have synergy together. I like how Uxie is good with Azelf, and then Mesprit is kind of your big hitter with Guardian Burst. I think we did a good job showing off like all the different Lake Trio cards in this video. and just kind of showing them how they can all work together. I definitely would probably want to put another draw card in the deck. We had a couple games where it was like, we couldn't find draw cards, but it is what it is. We could try to maybe fit another Xatu line in the deck. Maybe like a 3/3 Xatu line is better than 2/2, because Xatu does also draw you cards, which can be pretty important. But overall, I do like the Lake Show deck. It is a pretty fun single price deck to mess around with. It's not going to win every single game against like Dusknoir and like Dragapult and stuff, but it's a fun one to mess around with and have some fun with. And I definitely like how they all work together. It's pretty fun with how synergistic they are. But I hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 70,000 subs. We're less than 500 subs away from 70K now, so you want to help me reach that goal, make sure to subscribe down below and check out the sponsors Card Cavern, TCG, and TC Evolutions down below. Use code LDF if you get anything over there, and you can check out my second YouTube channel down below for some extra content from me. That'll be for me, and I'll catch you all in another video. Bye-bye.